me live by it.
27 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world.
Oh, Father.
How are you doing this morning? How was your weekend?
Merciful Father, all your precious gifts to me.
Hope you had a wonderful weekend.
I don't know just what the future holds. Oh, merciful Father, take my heart.
And that you're up and ready to face the challenges of this brand new work week.
Oh, my child.
For those of you who start your work week on Mondays, there are those who do it 24, man. 7 days a week. Yeah. Oh, the music there of Edson Mitchell, the Ajamu. Oh, Father. That's all I can say sometimes. Oh, Father. Yeah, that's a great track. I think I'm going to do it again. 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. It's Good Morning Grenada for today, Monday, the 10th day of June in the year 2024.
Yeah, my pride.
Mary E. Banks, good morning. Michelle Bernard, good morning. Lydia Cameron, good morning. Hi, Mildred. How you doing?
If I had another,
Catherine Phillip, good morning. Yulin Alexander.
I live this life all over. Things just
Brian Peters, good morning. I am from Guyana. Okay, Brian, how you doing? Cameron Andrew, good morning. Monica Miros Williams, a pleasant good morning. Mr. Joseph, blessings to everyone. Good. Cicely Blackman, good morning. Good morning, Daddy Godwin. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine, yeah?
oh, please, hear my prayer. Oh, Father, thank you for
Sometimes that's all you can say. Oh, Father, have mercy.
Father. Oh, yes, I'm still alive. Play the music. Oh, my child.
Yeah, the devil's agents always look for a way to make things bad, yeah?
Hear my prayer.
Nonetheless, it's 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. I hope you're doing fine.
So even though my life is filled with so much ups and downs,
Yeah.
I know you got the powers to turn this thing around. Cause there is no miracle that my God can do.
Yulin, you here, right?
My Savior, and I put my trust in you.
Sharon Bartholomew, good morning.
Oh, Father, thank you for the breath.
Sharon, where are you? You gone back Virginia already? Edmund Gordon, what's up, Prappy? How you doing? Haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're doing fine, right?
My daily bread.
Judith Waterlady Gale, good morning, Mr. Edison. Blessed day. Same to you, my friend. Miss Jeremiah, good morning to you. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, my child,
Hope you're doing fine.
play the music. Play it one more time.
It's Monday. A number of folks always say they wish there was a day between Sunday and Monday that you call just rest day.
It's coming to my head.
I'm well rested, man. Couldn't ask for more rest, confined rest.
I can't tell,
Oh, yeah.
neither can I say.
The folks inside of Munich and St. Andrew, Petlin and your family, good morning. The Maxwin family, good morning.
Until
Brooklyn, good morning, bro.
I'll try to,
Leonard, how you doing?
and once I give
Eric Galba Mitchell, good morning. Branny, what's up? You fall up, right?
Lord, oh, Father,
It's Good Morning Grenada for today. It's a Monday, the toughest day of the week for some. You know, I'm you know, yeah, good. Hey, you Lynn, you're here. We papa.
know I want to do
Nutmeg Quinn, good morning. How you doing?
than to
Sylvina Charles, good morning.
play the music.
My weekend was restful,
Hear my cry.
confined. Brian Peters says, I am great. It's raining. I must say good morning to all the men and women police officers in the Caribbean. Right, Brian is from Guyana.
Oh, Father, I don't only want to talk the talk.
Good.
Merciful Father, but strive to walk the walk.
That's so true.
Oh,
And he's doing a damn good job.
live by example. Oh, merciful Father, in service all to you. Oh, Father, thank you for my family. Oh, merciful Father, all your precious gifts to me. Oh, Father,
Just want this one to sink in a bit.
future hold. Oh, merciful Father,
Yeah.
save my soul.
Classic music also. Ajamo. Oh, Father. Hey, go get this one on iTunes and all the all the platforms, the music apps. All the platforms. Yeah. Nice, nice. So you hear this, you know what's going on. It's time for the program. Let's get with the program this morning. It's time for us to head on to the word of the day. Before I do that, good morning, Eggies and Cruz and Judge and Dwayne and Dante and the entire Not Nice and everybody. Soup, good morning. Dada and everybody, good morning, good morning. I pray to Mount Agnes, Pomrose, Latant. Morning, morning. Corinth, good morning to you. How are you doing? Syracuse, good morning. Dudma, Providence, Miss Don Bola and family, good morning. Big J and family, good morning. Kim, good morning. The folks inside of Central. Tebaid and Belial, good morning. Howdy do? Lassa Jess, Coles Gap. Yeah, what's up, what's up? Nice. The word of the day today, it's an adjective. It's a describing word. That word is tractable. Tractable. T-R-A-C-T-A-B-L-E. Tractable. And tractable is used to describe someone or something that is easily led, managed, taught, or controlled. Tractable. T-R-A-C-T-A-B-L-E. Someone who is easily led, managed, taught, or controlled. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. This new approach should make the problem more tractable, more manageable. Yeah. We can also say the horse's tractable temperament made her especially popular with new riders. Her ability to be controlled. Yeah. Nice. The folks on the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Pity Martinique, good morning to you. Gailey, what's up? How you doing? Girl, and everybody, Snowy, Tumble, and Rumble. Shondell and Cheryl, good morning. All the wonderful folks on the Sister Isles. Reaching out and say good morning to my partner, boy, Oswald Paley Dabo. Good morning, bro. How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah. Teacher Rufin, good morning. Teacher Yvette, good morning. The folks inside of Hope, Carol, good morning to you. Kitty Cat, Alwyn, Ariel, good morning. Debbie, good morning. Munich, Mama Can. I'm going further north and say good morning to Shanti Mel. Travo, good morning. Union, good morning. Duquesne, Popine and the guy. Yeah. Morning, Victoria. Good morning, Guave. Yeah, your celebrations are on the way. Nice. Good. Nonetheless, it's time for me to say morning to Nadisha and the folks inside of Cafe in St. David. Now, Cafe's in St. Andrew. What wrong with you, boy? Hey, St. Andrew. Lambert Bridge is the borderline. Yeah, good morning, Miss Holmes and family. The Sandersons, good morning. Cuthbert McQueen and family. Leon McQueen and family, good morning. The McQueens and Pedmotar. Good morning to the management and staff of Country Code, A&R, E3 and Bar. Aaron, good morning. How do you do? You alright? Nice. Mount Gazo, good morning. The thought of the day today, you never know where life is going to take you. So everything I do, I just take it one day at a time, and it always leads you to the right place. You never know where life is going to take you. So everything I do, I take it one day at a time, and it always leads me to the right place. sometimes what appears to be the right place might not be that place that you're supposed to be. You have to continue moving on. So you might stop at the stop before the stop you're supposed to stop at. You understand what I'm saying? Get to that destination. It's always the right place, that final destination. Lovely, lovely. Joseph Cador and family, good morning to you. Janelle McDonald and family, good morning. Godfrey Augustine, good morning to you and the family. As a matter of fact, before I have to identify all, good morning to the entire management and staff of the GBN. What's buzzing this morning? Quickly, let's see what's buzzing, because we've got the news coming up. Legal Affairs Minister to address the media today on legal matters as reports swirl of legal demand on former government Senator Sheldon Scott. Okay, cell phone gate is making the rounds again. In the region, the new Haitian Prime Minister is hospitalized after he got an asthma attack, but it is said that he's in a stable condition. Also today, former U.S. President Donald Trump is in to sit for probation interview. Nice. And in sports, Kirani James did it again. He wins at the U.S. ATF New York City Grand Prix in a time of 44.55 seconds. Yeah, whoa. The Jaguar boy. So those are the buzzing stories. I heard of an accident somewhere on the western side of the island. Sometime late last week, Friday or thereabout. Gentleman is in stable condition in the hospital, but got some head injuries. Yeah. Good morning to the folks inside of Windsor Forest. Vincent's. Agai, good morning. Miss Valerie Farry and the entire home circle, good morning. Skara, good morning to you and yours. Jella, good morning. Abel. Yeah. Nonetheless, folks, this is where we've got to take that break. We've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather forthcoming. Those of you who are on the television platform, we've got a rebroadcast of Friday evening's television news. Stick and stay with us. We're with you anywhere and everywhere. Kitty Cat, you're good? Nice. Thaddeus Small Clothes Charles, good morning to you and the family, bro. DJ Vika and family, good morning. It's time for the AM edition. See you on the flip side. We've got guests this morning. I'll be having the loans manager from Nexa Credit Union. They'll be here to do share some information with us. Will be very interesting. Stick and stay with us.
Get ready, Grenada, for the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Hubbard's Legends in Concert, as we raise our hands and give thanks. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Stay tuned to GBN for more.
Thanks for joining us. The inaugural Grenada Caribbean Music Festival, hosted by Silver Sands, is set to make a splash on Saturday, June 22 on Port Louis Lawn. We have more in this report.
The Grenada Caribbean Music Festival promises an unforgettable evening of music aiming to boost tourism and celebrate the vibrant culture of the Caribbean. Mark Scott, CEO of JDC Limited, expressed excitement about the festival's potential impact.
We want to try and help to promote Grenada as a regional destination, so people from the other islands, Barbados, Trinidad, etc., will know more about Grenada and hopefully put it on their calendars to come and visit with us, as well as promoting Grenada to the diaspora and helping artists from Grenada to sort of get a leg up and get some more international exposure. So there's sort of different reasons why we're putting this event on. And our chairman, Mr. Naguib Sawiris, who's really the main person behind it, whose idea it was and has really been promoting it. He loves to party, he loves music, he likes to DJ himself from time to time, so he will be here in person for the event.
The festival's lineup includes some of Grenada's most promising artists, alongside renowned international talents from across the Caribbean. Scott highlighted the star-studded lineup, emphasizing the diverse musical acts that attendees can look forward to.
So we have a lineup of local artists, Mr. Killer, Sabrina Francis and Jefferson, the Grenadian artists who will be there. I'm sure you're all familiar with them already. And then we have visiting from Patrice Roberts, I believe from Trinidad, and I think Laila Aiki coming from Jamaica, a reggae artist from Jamaica. So that's the main lineup. In addition to that, there's going to be a number of local DJs playing both beforehand and between sets.
In addition to the main stage performances, the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival will feature a vendor village offering a variety of local crafts, foods, and merchandise. A special vibe stage will also be set up to showcase local talent, particularly in pan music, adding a unique and authentic Grenadian flavor to the event. Silver Sands hope to make the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival an annual tradition, contributing to the island's cultural calendar and tourism industry. The Grenada Music Festival is poised to offer an evening of exceptional music and cultural celebration, highlighting the best of Grenadian and Caribbean talent. For GBN News, Janelle MacDonald.
Well, the rich cultural tapestry of Grenada is set to be illuminated with the premiere of the Calypso series, a new documentary that explores the evolution and development of Calypso music on the island. Nisha Paul has this report.
The Calypso series aims to document the origins and transformation of Calypso, featuring some of the genre's earliest songs and tracing their influence through the decades. The inaugural episode is scheduled to air this Saturday on GBN TV, showcasing a blend of historical footage and interviews that highlight the profound impact of Calypso on Grenadian culture. Livingston Nelson is the Chief Executive Officer at the Grenada Cultural Foundation, GCF.
We had Mr. Hugh Dolan and the Black Wizard, and we went way back, chronicling the work that he did, highlighting some of the Calypsonians of the past, like the Unlucky, the Caruso, the Papitet, some of the great Calypsos and Calypsonians in the past, and to show how Calypsos impacted society. Not only that, also to show where Calypsos came from in impacting our society. So we look at the chronological development of those Calypsos and the efforts and the input of some of the great Calypsonians in the past. So we go way back into the 60s and we're coming up now to the present time.
He expressed enthusiasm for the initiative, placing on record the Foundation's commitment to chronicle the works of other Calypsonians going forward.
When we had other recordings, of course, continue with people like Wizard and Chain and Squeezy and the work of Mars International and some of the other Calypsos as we come to more present time. But as I said, we're chronicling that. And of course, we are going to be coming to the Ajamo and the Scala and all the other Calypsos as we continue compiling those information.
Nelson is optimistic that the series will be completed by the end of the year.
And by November, we're hoping to have everything completed. But as we wait for the availability of some of the other Calypsonians, because that was been our challenge, how readily they are available. Some are not living here. Like we want to do the Turkey. Randy is not always here. Specky is not always here. So some of those that are not here, we are going to continue chronicling them once they are available, and we're going to make sure that we have everybody that is worth their salt to contribute to the recording and archiving and dissemination of the Calypso series.
Hosted by Ann Peters, the first episode promises to be an engaging introduction to the series.
I think this Saturday on GBN from 7 on this Saturday, and on GIS on Tuesday, 10 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday. And if you miss any one of them, you can go to the Grenada Cultural Foundation Facebook page or Grenada Cultural Foundation YouTube page in order to get it.
The initiative is part of ongoing efforts by the GCF to safeguard and to promote the island's diverse cultural heritage. Tune in to GBN TV this Saturday for the debut of the Calypso series and witness the vibrant history of Grenadian Calypso come to life. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
In the lead-up to Spice Mass 2024, Spice Mass Corporation has embarked on a series of workshops aimed at enhancing the skills of judges in the Calypso, Groovy, and Power Soca categories. Nisha Peters reports.
These judges' workshops are an integral part of the corporation's efforts to elevate the quality of the annual carnival and its associated competitions. Cecil Noel, CEO of Spice Mass Corporation, emphasized the significance of these workshops in nurturing and improving the art form.
For the judges, it is absolutely good timing because it's not too far in advance, not too late down. So it's good timing that for them, so that they're kind of fresh in it as we get closer to the finals, the semifinals, and the prelims as those come true. It's a complete, combination of the process. We're hoping out of this we will have young people, very youthful people on the judging panel. We'll have maybe past Calypsonian or Soca artists on the panel, as well as other people who fit nicely into it, whether teachers or whatever feel of life. But the main thrust is to make sure we have a panel of judges who do a job that we can all be justly satisfied with.
The training sessions are designed to be interactive and hands-on, providing the 35 judges enrolled with practical experience and a deeper understanding of the adjudication process. The Spice Mass CEO believes that the participation could have been greater.
I'll always say this. I always think that if we have the art out there, more people should be showing up. So I do believe, especially yesterday, where we had the Calypso and Soca artists, personally, I would have preferred to see greater numbers coming out. But with regards to what we've seen here for the judges, it's a really good exercise. We have approximately 35 of the people here sitting into there in terms of judging.
The workshops are being led by Nubia Williams, a renowned musician consultant from Trinidad and Tobago, who brings a wealth of experience and expertise to the program. Williams' involvement is expected to provide invaluable insights and training to the participants.
So that they could, one, use properly written criteria as well as a rubric that was designed to help them to make pronouncements as they judge, so that the disparity on the adjudication table is lessened. That's one. The other thing is to ensure that judges understand that there's a standard involved in judging, and they will take the work of adjudicating seriously and be able to honor the work of the artists and the creators that make Calypso and Soca music.
This initiative by SMC aims to ensure that the competitions are fair, transparent, and reflective of a high standards expected at Spice Mass 2024. The workshops held at the Grenada Trade Center will culminate on Saturday, June 8th. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
Meanwhile, during these sessions, Nubia Williams, a musical consultant from Trinidad and Tobago, expressed her aspirations for the broader impact of the workshops. Williams said the training is about building a network of skilled judges who can elevate the standard of competitions across the region. She hopes the initiative will not only benefit Spice Mass, but also help create a cadre of judges who can be called upon throughout the Caribbean when needed.
After this program, I may be able to pull judges from Grenada as I am building a Caribbean network of well-trained adjudicators. And these are the people that would form the basis of maintaining a standard in our creative art forms throughout the region and further out. So that's one of my main goals.
through these efforts, Spice Mass Corporation aspires to maintain Spice Mass as the premier cultural festival that celebrates and elevates the rich musical traditions of Grenada. Other news, the Labucan Training Center is set to unveil its latest theatrical production, I Do, at the Labucan Theatre this Saturday. We get the rest of the details in this report.
The intimate Labucan Theatre will host the play's opening night at 8 p.m. under the direction of Ann Peters. Artistic director Francis Urias Peters, who also stars in the production, expressed his excitement about the premiere.
And what I'm happy about this is that the play that the public had been asking for the longest while. It is part 2, or the sequel to The Burial of Miss Faitlin.
Yes, Faitlin. I thought you could not die. Thought you had 9 lives like a pussycat.
Faitlin was first done in 1999 and focused on the death and dying of the woman called Miss Faitlin. When Miss Faitlin died, her son, Stedman, engaged the caretaker, that's Thelma, who took care of Miss Faitlin, and that's how Faitlin ended. Now, I Do starts with the 6 months after the death of Miss Faitlin. Stedman is not fulfilling his promise, and Thelma wants to get a ring on her finger. And so that is where the drama, the conflict, and the controversy starts. That's the main conflict.
Peters takes on the role of Wilfred, one of the lead characters, bringing his extensive experience in drama to the stage.
So Stedman, Wilfred was the undertaker when The Burial of Miss Faitlin. Now he's seen an opportunity to make money if a wedding is coming. So he drops off this portfolio as an undertaker and he decides he wants to be a wedding planner, and is trying to capitalize on that wedding that's coming up there. So it's full of controversy, full of scheme, full of intrigue. Some people for the wedding, others are against it. And I say here, when the audience come, there will be suspense. Will the wedding take place? And will it, even if it takes place, will it be a smooth ceremony? We also have the priest. Yeah, there's a priest, Samuel Ogilvy, very interesting character.
The anticipation for I Do is palpable, with tickets for Saturday's performance already sold out. However, theater enthusiasts still have a chance to catch the play on Sunday, with additional shows planned for the coming weeks.
And on Saturdays, starts at 8 o'clock, Sundays at 6, and then we run for 4 weekends, ending on the 30th of June.
In addition to showcasing local talent, Peters acknowledged the vital role of corporate sponsors in making the production possible.
Without corporate support, the drama, the theater, the arts overall cannot survive. So I just think it's important for us to mention people like Hubbard's, Brandon Miners Cooperative Bank, we have Huggins, Netherlands Insurance, Rennick Thompson Company Limited, Sandals, Mecca Print, the Grenada Optical, who is always willing to sell tickets for us, and not forgetting GBN, again, because the media has such an important role where it comes to the promotion of the arts.
The Labucan Creative Center, known for its dedication to nurturing local talent and promoting Grenadian culture, promises an engaging and memorable experience with I Do. Theater goers are encouraged to secure their $75 tickets early for upcoming shows to avoid missing out on this highly anticipated production. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Grenada to laugh again. Heritage Theatre presents Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024, Saturday, June 22nd and Sunday, 23rd June at the Trade Center in Grandance, and on Sunday, 30th June at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime, 7 p.m. every time, featuring some of Grenada's best ambassadors of comedy. Robert White.
I'll line up behind the yellow for 9 elections straight. I changed for 9 times to lose the last election. Why? Because I'm always on the losing side.
Dillion Walters.
It's the McQueen I couldn't take. I don't tell them all they didn't know.
Kareem Alexis and other outstanding comedic performances, all coming to knock you off your seats with laughter. Get your tickets now. Bring out the entire family. Tickets are $60. It's time for Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024.
The place go flood with laughter.
In these moments,
We not just watch in our match, we live in it. 44 million fans, 11 players, one flow. Bleeding we colors. Celebrating we greatness. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. This is We Game.
This is Ezra the Fun Machine, and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists, and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with God's ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest God's already cash location today or contact your carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with God's ready cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Struggling to secure a business loan because of limited credit history or loan security? The Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee has the security you need. The Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee, ECPCGC, is a bridge to accessible financing for micro, small, and medium enterprises in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Backed by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank with funding from the World Bank. We work with financial institutions to help MSMEs get credit to stay in business, grow their business, or invest in green technologies. Our process is simple. Apply for a loan at your local lender. If collateral is in question, our partial credit guarantee is the answer. Once you meet the criteria, we pledge up to 80% of the collateral you're short of. Reach out to an ECPCGC participating lender or visit www.ecpcgc.org for more information. The Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee for MSMEs. Your business, your growth, our guarantee.
The season with the biggest blowout sale from Sisson's Paints. Get 30% on Sisson's Text Coat, Berger Weatherproof, and Easy Clean paints, all sizes. Your Weather Warrior, paint to protect. Ensure your home is season ready and beautiful. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to the Color Shop or any Sisson's hardware partner nationwide and save 30% now. Shop now and get a free plastic float with every Sisson's Text Coat purchase and a free Paint Sensation paint with every 1 gallon purchase of Berger Weatherproof or Sisson's Easy Clean. Sale ends soon.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Ram's Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality, international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
Use a pan to wash and rinse your dishes. Save water. This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Miss Faithlin's family drama continues with I Do by Urias Peters at Labucan Creative Center, Saturdays at 8 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., June 8th to 30th.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of. Well, focus. Cricket, lovely cricket, as we bring you ball-by-ball commentaries of the T20 World Cup. The Cut and Drive Network, in association with this radio station, are pleased to be a part of the excitement. Join me, Andrew Mason, as I lead a team of top-class cricket commentators right through to the finals on June the 29th at the historic Kensington Oval. Cricket, lovely cricket, on this radio station. You got a date, so don't be late. This moment is all that I've been dreaming of. Well, focus.
Coming up, it's a summer of style as top designers and their creations hit the catwalk with a Caribbean twist. The World Cup has rolled into town with on-field excitement and beyond-the-boundary thrills in Trinidad and Tobago. Getting married? Honeymooning? Barbados is your top option for an eventful experience. It's Caribbean Passport, right here on this station.
Thursday afternoon in a 60 zone. This 34-year-old motorcyclist was on his way home. It's our job to work out why he never got there. The rider broke his neck on impact here, having crashed into this car that was turning right. By analysing the impact, we know he hit the car at 30 kilometres per hour, and these marks on the road tell us that he skidded for 21 metres, having braked hard here. When he first reacted, he was doing 68. But let's change one small thing. At 60, the driver would have had more chance to see him properly. He'd have stayed in control and reached this point a moment later. The car would have cleared his path and he'd be home by now. You decide on your speed. The physics decides whether you live or die.
so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, yes. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, 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 sweet Grenada. Yeah, this is home.
Good morning, viewers, listeners. Welcome to the conversation this morning. As I told you, this morning is going to be very hectic. It's going to be busy because I've got with me at this time, I've got a set of guests, and then I have another set of guests on the outside waiting. They are from Combined Northerners, but here I've got with me representatives from Nexa Credit Union, formerly GUT Credit Union, and to my extreme right is the big lady, Miss Darcia Ferguson John. She is the big lady in loans. She's the loans manager. And to my immediate right is Amira Branch, representing the Nexa Credit Union. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning to our viewers and listeners as well.
What? She took over my job already. And you all sounded beautiful together. I think I should pull you all together to do background vocals for me this year.
Anytime.
Lovely, lovely. It's good to have you in the studio every time I have people from the financial institutions, especially around now with the economic situations that we are facing, and especially you coming to see how easy it is for members and non-members, people who could just join and become a member and get access to funding. That's always an exciting story. So I'm happy to have you here. We have Freedom Loans coming up. I understand it's an annual event every year around the summer. It comes on. So who's going to go first and tell us what this Freedom Loan is all about? I thought it was a loan for people up at Richmond Hill.
Okay, good morning again. Thank you for having us as well. You are right. Our Freedom Loan happens every year. It's one of our staple products. The Freedom, as the name suggests, it gives you, the loan gives you the freedom to use it for any purpose. Right. You can qualify for up to $50,000. It is open to members as well as non-members. And you're right, it is an easy process. Even if you're not a member, you can join today. We encourage you to join. And you can apply for the loan the same day.
So you all waive the 6 months membership thing?
Yes.
6 months or 90 days?
There's no 6 months waiting period any longer.
Times have changed.
That it has.
Certainly. Okay. All right. So how long has this Freedom Loan been in motion? How long you all have started that? Because it's an annual event, and as we were talking before we went on the set, people usually look forward to it. I'm sure there are viewers and listeners who are saying, I'm heading down to Nexa right away.
Okay, go ahead, Darcy.
So thank you. So good morning again. So certainly Freedom Loan has been on for well over 5 years. And as we say, persons look forward to that opportunity where you can, one, you have preferential rates. You also have in terms of response time. It's much reduced response time. Well, normal lending criteria applies. However, there are the added benefits of the reduced interest rate at that time. And as Amira said, for any purpose, any productive, we would like to throw in productive purpose, you can apply for that loan. The 6 months waiting period is not necessary. However, at times, again, applicable to normal lending criteria, there may be times when we have to encourage you to let's build a little relationship better guide you, because we're not just financiers but also financial advisors.
That's a very key point you made, because ever so often you find people because of their needs, all right, they think that this is what I need a loan to do this, and not looking at the repercussions or all the things that they could be exposed to if they get that money to do this. So if you're an institution that's just interested in lending, then no problem, you meet the criteria, fine, I give you the money, I don't care what happens afterwards. But being a financial advisor, it puts people in a better off position, so as they can really get the full value of whatever financing they get. Am I right? I sound like somebody with sense, right?
Yeah,
certainly.
You are definitely right.
Certainly. And important to note, so that a component out of that Freedom Loan promotion is a savings aspect of it. So we encourage you to save at least 25% of the amount you're requesting.
Okay, I know in some situations, some loans, especially within the credit union now, although nowadays I tend to think that the credit unions compete with the commercial banks, which is a sad day in heaven. But I know sometimes they usually have that component that when you repay your loan, that monthly payment, that monthly installment that you pay, part of it goes to a compulsory savings. Is that the case with the Freedom Loan as well?
And that totally makes the difference between, and I may not buy into that aspect of you saying that we are competing with the commercial banks. You know, there are certain regulatory requirements that will apply in the financial sector, but a cooperative next to credit union definitely is different, separate and apart, because savings is a key aspect as to where we encourage and guide our members to. And even if your desire may be to have a loan immediately, you get this sort of guidance and counsel as to, even if within this period of the promotion you may not meet all the criteria, but we certainly will guide you as to how next time it comes around, or when next promotion comes around, you definitely will be able to.
Okay,
to achieve
that's good. And I like the idea of that savings component, because I intended on starting a program sometime last year, but that I want us to get in, from the youthful stage into financial literacy, learning to save, because even adults like me sometimes don't know how to save. I don't think we teach our children. I'm not even certain if they still have. I know in primary school you had what the children's savings union and this sort of thing. So you're actually teaching children from an early age the importance and the prudence of saving. But even adults sometimes find it hard to save.
That is definitely true. I think what is also an important component is learning how to spend wisely, right? You mentioned earlier about you might think that you need a loan and this is exactly what you need right now. And it might not be what is best for you. Yes, we can definitely give you a loan, but will it put you in a better position? No. The credit union is steeped in that philosophy of people helping people, and that's what we want to do with our products and our services. So for all the members, potential members who come in or chat with a loan officer, what I'm going to do is encourage you to speak with your loan officer, ask questions. don't be afraid. You are here. We are offering a product to you, and we want to make sure it is best suited for you. And I think you also want to make sure that it is best suited for you. So ask your questions. You know, if you don't understand something that our loan officer says, ask them to clarify. Even if you need to do your own personal research as well, definitely we encourage that. It's a conversation, so continue that and don't be afraid to ask the questions.
Okay,
most definitely.
That's good. A quick question. I know you want to butt in. Do you think that the credit union, your credit union in particular, would move from that place of just advising and so forth, but financial counseling? You think you all will ever get to that level? I think it's something that's really needed.
And that's the key point, as my colleague here was conveying. And sometimes our members will think that, you're prying a bit too much, you're asking too many questions. But that is what we say, discovering, to know exactly that we are providing you that solution that is best suited for you. Sometimes persons think that to get that loan, it might be best that you do not disclose certain information. But hear what? At the end of the day, if you did not disclose like all your commitments and obligations, we would not have gotten a full picture. And there you got that loan with a payment which you cannot afford, and now you're making your good credit history go bad. So it is key that when you meet with the officer, when you come in and have the discussion with us, you trust us to convey the necessary information, and you sure definitely will be given the best solution.
Yeah, and it's also important to know, I mean, piggybacking on my experience in the financial sector as well, sometimes as a customer or a member, a client or whatever, you're going for that loan and you think that you have some issues, underlying issues, that if I divulge that information, it might just disqualify me, and you hold it back. But the system is made up in such a way that the credit checks and all these things that take place, it will show up. So it might just be best to disclose it upfront, and then from the credit union's perspective might be able to assist you in mitigating around it and maybe doing some consolidation and all sort of things like that, and then put you on a smoother path. Awesome.
Definitely. You're right. Yeah. And ultimately, like I said, it's about us getting the best product or service for you. So let's say you come in, you chat with an officer, and we ask the necessary questions, and you're honest with us, and we understand, okay, perhaps this product or Freedom Loan might not be the best product for you. This is something else that we can recommend to you that may put you in a better position. So please be honest, be upfront. Let us see how best we can assist you and help you.
Yeah, it's important that people know that, because that in itself, people usually have, and I'm talking from personal experience as well. Sometimes you have what might have evolved and make you look as though you have bad credit, and you're thinking, okay, I want to go by Nexa, but I have that debt there and I have that debt there. If I tell them I have all this debt, they will say, no, boy, you're too indebted, we can't help you. But whereas that might be the reason to help you, and say, okay, let's put all of them together, and you make one monthly payment, so you don't have that little one to pay that.
Exactly. Yes, correct.
Good. Okay, so let me ask this now. Nexa, just coming up, I mean, transforming from GUT Credit Union, that's what I knew it as. My membership with Nexa was a GUT Credit Union member, all right? And it's only recently they had to change my account and all kind of thing, because I had the old account. Is the credit union open to the general public, or you must be someone within the teaching fraternity to be a member of the GUT Credit Union?
No. The credit union is open to our local members in the diaspora and CARICOM countries, right? And it was actually open to all of those persons since it was GUT Credit Union. And it was because of that misconception that it was open to teachers only that came and stemmed. It was part of the reason that we decided to rebrand as Nexa Credit Union. So yes, we are open to local members in the diaspora, and CARICOM countries.
That's good. It's 28 minutes after 7, folks. Just giving you a look at the time. So with the Freedom Loan, as we wrap up now, what is it designed for specific purposes? Like you would have some loans around Christmas that say, oh, for appliances, or when you want to put the men in expense and say, buy your wife a new car and so forth, they give 100% financing on vehicular loans and so forth. The Freedom Loan, is it targeting anything specific, or it's an open facility?
So the Freedom Loan is for any productive and we will say legitimate purpose, up to $50,000. Now it's the time of the year you might think of what is popular this time. Maybe a well-deserved vacation, maybe a little pricing up that you don't want to wait until the end of the year when prices become so exorbitant. You may take that opportunity now. Consideration for self-improvement, like educational purpose at this time. There is back to school, of course. You want to consolidate to get that freedom and that breath of relief. So any purpose,
okay,
up to 50,000.
And what's the lifespan of the loan? It must be paid back in how many years?
So you have the option of maximum 7 years to repay that loan, and the promotion ends, so it runs from the 1st of June to the 31st of August. But we really want to encourage, because we like last minute.
Yeah, we like to live on the edge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we start saying, oh, well, my application is in, but when there is volume. So do not wait last minute. We really want to encourage you to connect with us now and see what sort of guidance, what is it exactly that can get you in to this package of our Freedom Loan promotion.
Okay. And usually there's the application process. One of the problems we have within the financial sector, generally, not just credit unions, generally, is that period of time that someone is waiting for that approval and disbursement of the funds and so forth. What's that time span like?
So we definitely guarantee a response within 48 hours of your application.
And that response is either approved or disapproved?
Exactly.
And if it is approved in terms of disbursement, I apply for a loan and okay, yes, it's approved. When do I get my money?
So disbursement now will depend on some factors, such as the type, as to what purpose actually, if there are other checks and balances that need to be done. So the processing time, it can vary, but really important is getting your response in to know exactly where you're at, and we guarantee that within 48 hours.
Now, well, Nexa has a good reputation where that is concerned. I mean, I think generally speaking, even before becoming Nexa, the GUT Credit Union as the base of Nexa, the brainchild of Nexa, had a good reputation, even when I was a young teacher just joining and so forth. So I am hopeful that you all are keeping up the esprit core of that and leading from in front.
Yes, definitely. There's a few more things I would like to add here.
Please do.
Something that is also key to ensuring that you get a quick response, and even faster than we aim to give you, is that you have the necessary documents and you present it to your loan officer. So when you have that chat with your loan officer, please disclose the purpose of the loan so that they can tell you, because the requirements will vary based on the purpose. So if it is that you want to get a vehicle, let them know, okay, I would like to get a vehicle. This is approximately what it will cost. This is why I work. They will tell you everything that you need, and then you can gather that information. So when you have your appointment with your loan officer, everything is there. Actually, I would even go so far as to recommend emailing it to your loan officer ahead of time so that he or she can properly prepare for that meeting.
So when you come in, it's just a sign.
As simple as possible.
As the younger folks say, cut and go through.
Also, we have our website, www.nextacreditunion.com. If you head onto our website, you will get a pop-up about our Freedom Loan. You click the pop-up. It's safe. It is safe. Click your pop-up. It will take you exactly.
I am happy that you re-emphasize it is safe. Yes.
Yes.
You all have taken all the necessary precautions now.
Yes. You click the pop-up. It will lead you to a landing page about our Freedom Loan, and you can pre-apply. So what it does, it asks you for your basic information, name, contact information, how much you're looking for. That will go to our loans department, and then our loan officer will then reach out to you to say, okay, we saw you were interested in XYZ. Let's have a quick chat and let's see if we can schedule an appointment for you to come in at a convenient time, right? Okay. Moreover, if we're talking about convenient time, we're talking about Loan Saturday. We do know that some of our members and potential members work throughout the week. You may not be stationed in an office, you may be traveling, you may be on a truck somewhere. It might be difficult for you to take time off to come see a loan officer. So we do have our Loan Saturday that happens at XL Plaza or Grand Anse branch from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. that you can schedule an appointment at that time. Give us a call, send us an email, loans@nextacreditunion.com to schedule an appointment for our Loan Saturday, or you can visit the branch. This month, our Loan Saturday will be on the 15th. That's this Saturday, coming up from 9 to 2. And it will also be on the 29th of June. I'm going to encourage you to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because we are going to post our schedule. We're going to post more information about the product and just general information so that you can stay in touch. And if you have any questions, send it to loans@nextacreditunion.com or info@nextacreditunion.com. Or just send us a message on Facebook. Welcome anytime. Welcome anytime.
You know what? Let me give you some pro bono advice, all right? You have a future in the media? You could talk. Hey.
I would hope so. I would hope.
Yes.
So don't feel threatened.
Well, it's time for me to go. I'm an aged man now.
Maybe just in wrapping up, I just want to, in terms of supporting documents that you can have handy. So it's definitely you need to have confirmation of your proof of income. Even if you're an existing member, chances are that the IDs that you have on file might have expired. So have your IDs available, preferably 2 pieces of IDs when you come in. Your proof of address, you might have changed address, so proof of address is important, and the supporting evidence for the purpose of which you require. So if it's vacation, you know it's your airline, the itinerary or so, costing for airline ticket. If it's a vehicle that you want to purchase, the sale agreement, valuation, and so. So in terms of being prepared, we can definitely have a quicker response time.
One member of the audience is saying, good morning, big up Nexa Credit Union. 2 Fridays ago, I went to get a loan for $1,000. They're up to now. My loan officer, excellent, but those big ones, they're dragging their foot. All right. So just a little food for thought.
Thank you. And you know what? We welcome that feedback, and we actually have a member experience survey. We want to know what our members think about it. We've emailed all our members the link that you can take the survey, or you can scan the QR code when you come in branch to let us know. We want to know areas where we may not be the best, because that is our goal. We want to give you the service that you absolutely deserve. So even if you come in for your Freedom Loan appointment, we do have the QR code right there. You can scan it while you wait or just before you leave. Let us know what your experience was like. And one thing again I would like to add, if you're not yet a member, we encourage you to become a member. And here's what you need to become a member, right? You need 1 piece of ID, actually, if you're a resident. If you're a resident of Grenada, residing in Grenada, 1. Of course, if you may need 2, if you do not reside in Grenada, or if you were not born in Grenada. Then we need a salary slip, right? Proof of income. We need proof of address, and we need $300 in shares, because of course, to become a member of a credit union, Nexa Credit Union, you must purchase shares. The good thing is that you earn dividends on those shares that you purchase, right? Feel free, come out to our AGM every year. That's where we make the decisions on how much dividends you get paid, how we're going to move forward as a credit union, right? So be part of your credit union, ask the questions, check your emails, update your information. If it's anything you're not certain about, feel free to ask us via any one of our channels.
And if they want to call you?
Definitely, you can call us. We do know that sometimes it might be a bit challenging because we do get a large volume of calls, and that is why we encourage members to take the alternative route. Even if you don't get us, send us an email.
What's the number?
Our number is 440-1354.
1354. Someone says, loan officer, excellent customer service. You're getting some kudos.
Thank you. Thank you for your feedback.
Well, Miss Darcia Ferguson John and Miss Amira Branch, thank you for dropping by and giving us this information. I know that you would have a steady traffic of people coming into Nexa, because that's the way to go.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
The pleasure is all mine.
And we look forward to having you visit us.
All right, folks, this is where we take a break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. We've got another conversation with the folks from Combined Northerners. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Natural disaster can change your life in minutes. Preparation is the best protection for your family and business. Prepare now. Create a disaster plan and make sure everyone knows what to do. Store water, non-perishable food, and medication. Remember basic emergency supplies such as batteries and flashlights. Trim overhanging trees. If trees near power lines are unsafe to trim, call Grenelec at 237 for assistance or advice. Install surge protectors to safeguard your electrical devices against outages and intermittent surges. Make sure your generator has an isolation switch. It will prevent power from feeding to our lines and electrocuting others. For more information, visit grenelec.com.
Grenelec, energizing our Grenada. Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
In these moments, we not just watch in our match, we live in it. 44 million fans, 11 players, one flow. Leading we colors, celebrating we greatness. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. This is We Game.
All right, welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 17 minutes on to 8 o'clock. The conversation continues. At this time, I've got representatives from the Combined Northerners Sports Club, Mr. Keith Ventu and Mr. Glenn Alexander. They're celebrating a historic event, all right, a milestone and everything. So they're here to share it with us. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Right, good. Let's start from that. Combined Northerners. What exactly is Combined Northerners?
Well, Combined Northerners is a sports club that was established in 1989. Coming from, I do not know how much you know about football, Rupert Beer. Bolio had a good representative, a good cadre of players there, and then we decided, hey, we need to come together because the Northeast at that time used to supply a lot of players to Hornville, all the big teams. So we felt it necessary to bring these players together to Mr. Ken Lewis, Carl Phillip, who's still around, and a few others who we saw the need. As a matter of fact, I'm an original member of that gathering, and we saw the need to bring the Northeast together. It's the only team in the Northeast who we have players from some of the major villages in the Northeast, and we're happy to be celebrating 35 years as an organization.
Wow, that's a long time. Mr. Ventu?
Yes, well, morning again. As Glenn said, Combined Northerners, since 1989. Or recent history, or I shouldn't say the recent, let's go back. We have been able to go from second division to Premier League in 3 years.
Wow.
That's when we started in 1989. We have produced players for national service, like the likes of Theo, the likes of Elroy Gittins,
Brenty,
the deceased now, Brent.
Right? He was a police officer.
Yeah, right. So we have done our part over the years in terms of Combined Orders. One thing, we have been able to keep the youths together, the young players together in the Northeast. And in recent times, we have had our highs and our lows, as with everything over 35 years. And therefore, in the recent years, we have participated in GFA competitions. We have participated in Wagiti. We reached the knockout quarterfinal stage in knockout in last Wagiti. And the last season, we moved from second division to first division by coming second in the second division. So
I call you going uphill only second.
Right, so we're making a little progress. So as a result, in this 35 years of being existent, we decided to have 1 or 2 activities, to which we'll be having an activity on
22nd.
June 22nd.
Yeah.
Right?
But before you get to this activity, that is what you really come to promote, the activity and your milestone, 35 years. But not very many organizations and institutions other than the schools and the churches stay together for 35 years. What has been that gel that kept Combined Northerners for 35 years? That's a long time.
Well, when you deal with professionals and people who have interests, I know for me, I know what club life and being involved in football per se, what it has done for me. I got the opportunity to travel around the island. I got the opportunity to have more friends and so forth. And I think those of us who are on the management team, we see the need, we see the importance of having such organization to give our young men in particular the opportunity to be together. Even if they have issues within the club, we deal with it, but we see that as a way to help and contribute to our community.
So that in itself, the passion from the founding members is what really kept the club alive.
Definitely. And if you drive around the Northeast, and not only in the Northeast, you would see so many young men on the block. And Northerners, we felt and we know that we provide a way of bringing in some greater positive to the young men within our area, and we see that contribution.
The Combined Northerners, is it primarily football, or it's just an organization, a sporting organization? Because I remember eons of years ago, you invited me to host a netball competition.
Oh, yes.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That time I was still a children.
I just was going to go to that. Yeah. On the inception of Combined Northerners, actually it was a sports and culture group, right? And over the years we have done a number of things, not just the football. We have organized netball. We have organized Monday night mass in the early days of Monday night mass. For 2 years we did Monday night mass. We have organized Ramona cruises. So we have been involved in a number of community activities over the years, and this is one of the things that has kept us together. There are a couple members who have been there, like Glenn from inception, Carl Phillip, Joseph James, myself, who've been around for a long time, and some of us are past the 60, and we think at this point in time is a time when we should try and get the younger ones involved in order to carry the club for the next 35 years, right? We have been there a while, but we won't be there forever.
Okay.
So the transition from us to the younger ones, we think that's
a nice word in there. Some people ain't like saying that word.
Well, that's right. But so we have been bringing in other persons into the organization. We have ladies now in the organization, steering committee in the organization now, so that we're trying to make a difference, right, in terms of getting younger ones involved and ensuring that Combined Northerners lives on for the next couple of decades.
And again, in addition to having strong foundation members, any organization of that nature must be costly to run.
Oh yes.
What sort of support you get from whether it's the business community or the communities in which you operate? What's the mainstay financially for the organization?
Well, from time to time we try to, as in what we're here to promote, the hash, to raise some funds. At least we grandmother always say to us, if you don't try to help yourself, nobody will help you. But we must say to that Mr. Bido and Grenada Treat Center Limited, by extension Classic Lighting, have been with us from day one, assisting us and supporting us in ways we can. Well, I cannot ever remember Mr. Bido saying no to Combined Northerners, and so we pay homage to Mr. Martin Bido and Grenada Trade Center for
Mr. Bido. Good morning. Yeah, my good friend.
For his continued support for the club. I must say, he has never failed us. I think, recently we presented a token of appreciation for him, and we could never say more in terms of what Mr. Bido has done for us.
Okay.
Just before we go to that, but I should also highlight that Combined Northerners, with all moving from 2nd to 4th division, what we did on April the 15th, I think it was, we held a award ceremony for players. Right, we brought them in an award ceremony where we presented them with certificates of appreciation for the work that I've done over the years, and especially for the coming second in the 2nd division and being promoted to the 4th division this year in GFA. And in doing so, it kind of bring a lot of more camaraderie, right, into the club, and to show that we showing the appreciation for the efforts into the club, right, and the football. So I think that went a long way in bringing the players closer. We also have 3 divisions we're supposed to have. We have the 4th division, we have the under 19 and the
U15,
under 15. So okay. Club is made up of about 50 or just over 50 players.
Okay. All right. So now coming to the main focal point now, Hash Health Fair, Bouncing Castle. That's all happening on Saturday, the 22nd of June at the Bolio RC schoolyard. Tell us about this event. What's the cause of it? What caused you to initiate a hash? I mean, a hash is a healthy thing, and that's something that's going on. Has gotten very popular in recent time. What's the genesis of this hash?
Well,
and health fair.
We dubbed this a community focused activity. All right, and we know what hash does. Hash, it brings people together. Physical. It's been physical. Fitness is something that I follow, and I'm saying I now try to push in a big way. I know how important it is to be physical, but hash, it brings people together and it gives us an opportunity to raise funds. And then as we meet and we speak, we saw the need. Well, an elderly person may not be able to go to a hash, so what can we do for them? So the idea of a health fair came on, and then we thought of, well, if you're having a health fair, then what about the food? Are we going to wait till the afternoon to sell the food? And then the idea is, so what for the children? So that is where you have the health fair, the hash, and the bouncing castle.
It's a family day.
It's a family day.
That's another way to say a family day.
Yes. So the the health fair starts at 10. Then we hope to sell food at mid-morning, midday, and then the hash, the registration for the hash is 3:30.
Okay. And what's the route for the hash?
Well, right now we have been walking on the trail, and it's always a secret, but you will have walkers and runners trail, and I can tell you it's an exciting route. I know they would say that they would have done hash in Bolia before, but it's a different route, and I must say thanks to Troy, who have been, and Keith, who have been helping in terms of setting that trail.
Okay.
All right. Let me also see that this activity, we saw it fit to do it as a part of our celebration and a part of fundraising, because we intend to help ourselves. We don't depend on the corporates all the time, but we, as a club, we figure we need to help ourselves, and therefore we came up with this activity. But what we have been trying to do is to make it a community activity where you have community people involved, because Combined Northern is just a club, but we need the support of everybody else. So we solicited support of businesses in the Northeast. We solicited support of persons in the Northeast who will come on the day to help us sell the food, right? The health fair in particular, we have Dr. Sonia Nixon, who is spearheading the health fair, together with Dr. Sonia Phillip and Dr. Glenda Ventu-Derricks, who are the doctors who will be there on the day to spearhead the medical team. We have other nurses and so from the community again involved, right, in the health fair. So we think as part of the whole day package, a health fair is one which people should come to, not as come in a clinic, but come to get
the figures.
Get your numbers. We have blood pressure, we have sugar, etc., cancer. Right, and therefore we are asking the public to, and especially people in the Northeast, to come out on the 22nd.
I think you need to differentiate or to specify, because we have a St. Andrews Northeast too. So when you hear people say Northeast, you understand?
St. George Northeast,
yes,
right?
Yeah,
St. George Northeast, right? We have, as you say, we are also cater for the children. We have bouncing castle in the evening, maybe starting about 2. So the children. So we function. We are the function we held at the Bowler RC school, the top and the bottom school, where we'll be doing everything, right? And we trying to ensure that the public in the St. George Northeast comes out to support this activity.
Somebody wants to join in on the conversation. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yes. I want to congratulate the men and them in the Northeast who put on this promotion. That is very good. But 35 years is a little bit still. Although it's a milestone, because when you look at clubs like Queen's Park Rangers, when you look at Super 100, You have to give them credit. Probably Carnage United, because Carnage United, for the last 7 years, they had never go to GFA. But 100 is over 50 years.
Yeah, but caller, hold on. Don't you think when 100 and them ready to do that, they will come and do that for themselves? This is combined Northerners time, so they blowing their trumpet this morning, all right?
No, I say congratulate the men, you know.
Yes. All right.
Congratulate them for doing something for a village like the Northeast.
Right.
Congratulate them. Because as the guy rightfully say, a lot of players from different clubs, you see, be coming from the Northeast.
Yeah. So congratulate them.
And that is sure when he bring back Brent. I didn't want to go there.
Okay.
Because we know how painful it is.
Yes.
You understand?
All
so
right.
Good. And when we say heads up
Thank you.
to them, but I just draw reference because they're all our neighbors.
Right. Thank you.
Queen's Park Rangers and 100, because the reason why I say that particularly, a lot of players from the Northeast used to be playing specifically on 100.
Okay. All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I not much to say about that. I think you made the point. We are celebrating 35 years as a club. If Hornman want to celebrate 50 years as a club, everybody could do what they have to do. But this is what we do at present. Right? This is our activity.
Yes.
And we say hats off to all of that.
We have 30 seconds to wrap up. We have to join the BBC at 8.
Right, so I just want to take the opportunity to thank GBN, of course, and to invite the Northeast, just the general public, to come out and support that event. Health is important, the Hajj is important, and of course, whatever we do for our children is also important. So be there on the 22nd, and let's have a good time in the Northeast.
Mr. Ventu?
Just to echo what Glenn is saying, that please come out. We soliciting the support of the public, especially the people of St. George Northeast. Come and participate in the health fair. Come and participate in the hash. Come and participate. Bring the children out to the Bouncing Castle. They will enjoy themselves. We have some fun and games. I also had to say that Flo would also be there to give some little promotions. So let us all join on June the 22nd and come and enjoy a family day.
Okay.
Right at Bowley RC School.
Well, Mr.
Thanks
Glenn
again.
Alexander and Mr. Keith Ventu, thank you very much, representing Combined Northerners, as Donald Trump would say, Beagley. Representing Beagley. Thank you very much. And folks, that's it for the conversation this morning. If the good Lord spare our lives, we'll have another program tomorrow, same time, channels, platforms. God bless you. Bye-bye.